Recording here. Okay, so we're at the High Point cleanouts at the back of the house. We've already measured the depths here. I'm going towards the left side first. Now this pipe measured at the back of the house here, 3 inches above the foundation floor.
Look at sitting water there.
There's a little bit of standing water, but we'll keep on going. We'll run some water after we get all the way out here and see how it's looking. Not the best having this much standing water. That's definitely a sag in the pipe where it runs downhill and then up.
Yeah. Midway through the house, I think, then there's a little shed out there.
A lot of iron oxide in the ground.
Is that indicative of anything?
No, just the geology. Oddly enough, I didn't see anything like this on the neighboring property. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just what the earth is made up under.
As long as it's not plugging the holes, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going around too many corners to get any farther this way. Let's push up to a point where I can see, and let's run some water, and we'll see what's going on.
I think you're about halfway up the side of the house then on that side.
Yeah. So we've started running water here. We'll just see if we get that water coming through.
Would you say that's where we are too, at that little corner there on the side?
Yeah.
Ian wasn't sure whether to wish me good luck or not with my face. I replied with a crying face emoji. That was it. That's all you can do.
Well, we'll figure out what there is to be found.
Yeah.
It's recording audio. Well, I'm going to start drawing back a little bit and just see where that water is making its way to. Just climbing its way out. We still haven't seen a drop of water in there. I'm back on the side of the house, and the water level is just kind of rising and falling.
I think it's actually coming back there a bit, in your opinion?
hard to tell when you move the camera.
It does disturb it, right?
Yeah, we're disturbing it. And it's going up and down just a little bit. So we can tell we're for certain running uphill. The level of that water is diminishing as we continue forward, and the water surface is perfect level. So when it raises to a certain point, it will eventually make its way
Backwards and out.
but it's very slow going, and the back of the house seems to be holding the quantity of water before it can flow out.
It makes a lot of sense because in the crawl space that's where you see the most water right
Well, and the pipe is completely dry there again. It was literally water that I had pushed forward that was running away. So here we can see the water running by beautifully, which is exactly what we want to see. But as soon as you get forward a little bit, it's just stagnant and rising and falling as water weeps out the holes because it's trying to run uphill. So I'm going to pop open a clean out with a slip cap on the side of the house. It may be part of this system. If it is, we'll inspect from there and get around the remainder of this side. If not, we'll see what we can see in the lateral and if any water is making its way there. Okay, we've moved around to the clean out right under the dryer vent on the left side of the house. And I believe that's going into the perforated system. And it's not going into the perforated system. This clean out is only for the rainwater system. You can see some standing water in the drain here at the front of the house where there's more water pooling. It's having to run uphill, as you can see here. Do a quick look here. I believe we're out by the inspection chamber at the property line. I think this is where the two systems join. Okay, so we're almost into the inspection chamber property line. We're not seeing any water make its way this far. It looks like it's running uphill. The water from the hose that's making its way over here is just filling Here we go. So it's just filling at the front left corner. The grade's kind of all over the place on this system. We'll move to the other high point clean out and see what we can see around the other side of the house. Okay, we're back at the high point cleanouts. Now we're going to go towards the right side of the house. It looks like we have had just a little bit of moisture start to seep in on this side through the drain holes from running the hose on the other side. And these are not directly connected. They run opposite directions. Okay, we're rounding onto the front of the house. We've transitioned into a solid pipe now. Pull back a little bit and run some water. And see how long that takes, or if it makes it to the outlet line here. There's so much thrust, we have to put enough weight of hose on top of it that it can't climb out. Okay, I'm going to pause the video so we don't have just a bunch of dead air while we're waiting for that water to catch up. Okay, so we haven't seen any water come through at all. I'll draw the camera back and see where that water's sitting. But we haven't seen any of it get to the outlet line. The outlet line is dry. So the water has moved about 30 feet in all that time. It's clearly running uphill. If it had grade, it would be screaming through that pipe. This is the back right corner. You can see the water's running by beautifully here, but the flow is totally diminished as soon as we get around the corner. Okay, and this is us coming out of the clean out. I'm gonna stop the video now.